Hey, fishy people. I just wanted to do a quick review on Sera O-nips. These are not for every tank. They can create some mess if you don't have the proper type of small fish that's going to eat it, because the big fish will just crumble it up and it'll go everywhere. But for tanks with lots of tetras or tiny fish, it works amazing, and honestly I've used this with all the different types of fish. African cichlids, I've done other reviews, and the store, I'm just a big fan of these. Definitely not everyday food, but it's great. And what I really like is, so in my 180 here, I've got a lot of tiny fish. And if I put big stuff in, the angels get everything and the tiny fish don't. If I just put flake, the angels don't really get anything and the tiny fish get a lot. If I put these Sera O-nips in there, the angels pick at it, and then all the flakes go everywhere, and the little fish get those, and so everyone kind of gets something, which I like. So let me put a couple in there. And, you know, you can see immediately that they go for it. And I would say that's pretty immediate for almost all tanks. Some fish might take, you know, a couple minutes to realize that that's food, but as soon as they realize it's food, you'll just have the whole tank going at it. But, you know, again, I like this for tanks where if you have a bigger tank with a lot of tiny stuff, because what's happening, if I can zoom in, is like as these guys peck at it, little tiny bits are coming off, and they're going to come off more and more as, you know, this kind of gets wet. And these things stick, by the way. They really stick. You can have big fish go at these, and they really don't knock them off. Again, like big African cichlids, you know, like these algae eaters, they're not going to knock it off. I had 5 or 6 inch clown loaches going out of them. Like a bunch of them, a whole school of them, didn't knock it off. But anyway, you can see all these little tiny crumbs that are going everywhere, and that's what most of the tetras and rainbows and everything else I have are getting, and the big guys get to peck at it, like I said. So I'm a big fan of those. Unfortunately, not the easiest food to find in the U.S. It's a German company, I believe. A bunch bigger in Europe. But I'm a big fan of a lot of the Sera products. I like their foods. Actually, I'm a big fan of this one too. Sera Marine. That just means saltwater. Doesn't have the E on the end. That is like flake and freeze-dried mysis and freeze-dried other stuff, and seaweed also. So I like it because it's a big combination for you know, dry food. It's not just all ground up and put into a flake, but you get your flake and then you get the additional stuff also as wholes. But anyways, wanted to do a review on the O-nips. I want to say they might have changed their name recently, but I still think you can find it as O-nip. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Hope your tank's doing well. Have a great day, guys. Bye.